Hey YouTube, how's it going you guys? Kyle here to teach you guys how to do the inward 360 roll. Now I'm not going to lie to you guys, if you don't have your rolls good, this is not going to end well for you, I promise you that. Make sure that you're not afraid of rolling off of like a higher drop. Make sure you're not afraid to really dive up and do rolls, because this involves a movement where the higher you go, or at least the higher you bring your legs, the easier it is to transition into it. Now the only thing that makes it scary is because you're kicking up with one leg, and whatever leg you're kicking up, that's the direction that your body is going to turn. So I kick up my right, so I'm going to turn my body to my right. And you can kind of think about it in different ways. You can think about kicking up one leg and kicking the other leg over. Either way, what I think about doing is kicking up as high as I can, not letting my chest come up, but trying to keep my chest level, let my feet drive up, and then just think immediately face the ground. Because eventually you have to put your hands there, so the sooner you can face the ground, the more time you'll have to spot and prepare for the impact to address into the roll. Now when it comes to the actual roll itself, it's going to be a little bit different, and instead of having you guys go up and throwing yourselves onto your back, just trying to do it, I'm going to show you guys a better progression. So like I said before, how eventually you have to turn and put your hands on it, we're just going to start from this position right here. Now there's another tutorial where they talked about starting from a handstand and then collapsing onto your back and then kind of rolling forward. That is a great progression, but I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about how to do that, because it's easy to understand handstand, tuck, and turn your body to a roll, but there's a technique to it that I'm going to help you guys with. So if you guys are still having trouble, this will help you understand more. So once your hands plant on the ground, what you're going to do is you're going to collapse that arm. So if your body's turning around this way, you're going to collapse this arm so you can keep turning to face in that same direction. As you collapse this arm, it makes your body slightly turn. So keep this arm straight, bend this arm to the ground or into your chest, and you'll feel this motion. You'll start to turn your body to face upright. If you keep your feet up, then the roll will happen a little bit more naturally. And then when that gets kind of easy, when you start understanding how to go to your back, then you're going to kick your feet up and do the same thing. So you're going to go kick, up, 1, 2, and then collapse and follow through. So 1, 2, collapse. And you're going to keep those feet up. Keeping your feet up is key to redirecting your momentum. So if I keep my feet up, by the time I go to my back, here I can bring my feet down in whichever direction I want to go to based on how I'm laying on my back, and spot where I'm at and control how my feet angle down. If you find that you're trying the roll and you're doing this here and you're going over to the side, what you're going to have to do is really pay attention to your overall body posture. So when you're kicking up and you go into your roll, if you're leading with your chest, then your feet are going to follow. The idea is to stay up and try to keep your feet on that side, keep your head on this side, let's turn this way, here, while rotating on that axis and then coming back the other way. So it's a little awkward. You're throwing your feet up and then you're coming back down on your feet. So with all that being said, what you're going to do is you're going to practice coming up and kicking, maybe staying low if you feel like you need to start small, but eventually you want to be able to expand out and really open up. Also, one more thing I've noticed is that when you keep your body straight, if you're allowing yourself to be more open, it's a lot prettier, where it looks like here, like so, as opposed to when you tuck your body, then you're going to go here. And it's going to look a little bit more rugged, but everything kind of has its own preference. So if you have one that you want to do over the other, then go for that. If you have to do one because it's the only one you can do that and then clean it up over time. If you're afraid of the jumping part, don't worry too much about that. If you feel like you have to, you can start small and jumping to your hands and doing the exact same thing. You can even do smaller drills with the kick, where you can go kick this leg up, and this leg will go to the ground as you turn to face. So you can go kick here, and then bring that foot up, and then roll, and to redirect your momentum however you see fit. There's a little bit different of ways to learn this, but hopefully this is kind of giving you guys some insight on nifty ways to break it down. And again, if you feel like you're really having trouble, you're trying all the movements, but things aren't just clicking right, break it down into a step-by-step sequence. I've learned that when you break things down step by step, and in 1, 2, 3, things click. So you can think 1, 2, and the 3 part will be the collapse and redirect. Thanks a lot for watching this tutorial, you guys. I hope I've helped you guys out with some great tips, some insight, some details and maybe even some progressions and drills to work on to help you guys get the understanding and overall body control. If I haven't helped you, throw some concerns and questions in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to respond to you guys and help you guys out as best I can. Other than that, here's some couple slow-mos and I'll get you guys going. Take care and stay positive.